Good morning. Welcome back to Keto Homestead with Jess. Just setting up behind the scenes here. Bird's notification just went off that I went live. Everything's moving slow this morning. Okay, I think everything's set up properly. I gotta check my phone. Alright, got everything set up. Make sure I'm not echoing. Alright. How's everybody this morning? Are you awake yet? Yesterday was another crazy busy day. And I'm definitely not awake yet. I don't even know what I'm doing. It's 5:27. We got 2 people in the chat. Please give me a thumbs up. Say hello. Let me know you're there. I'm going to try not to be so busy today. I'm going to try to take it a little easy because you know it's Friday, which is Friday night reset. So I can't wear myself out too much because I got to stay awake to do Friday night reset. And here, like this whole week, I've been in bed by 9 p.m. So we'll see how that goes. I don't even start the Friday night reset until 8 p.m. Hey, Carl, good to see you. Good morning. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Get my coffee on. Get Barrett's coffee going. It's kind of chilly this morning. Or I'm chilled. Maybe it's because I have sunburn again, but it's 55 here. I should be warm at 55, but I'm cold. I got goosebumps. We got 4 now, it says. From no to all 4 of you. Whoever you are, I hope you're having a good morning. Should fill up these coffee containers. Any more decaf over here. I'm dropping stuff. Or my big stupid stuff. Just take a little bit longer. How many more decaf? I think I'm out of decaf. I have to go to the pantry and get some later. Got 5 in the chat now. It says hello, all 5 people. Hope you're morning, you're getting your coffee in you. I'm not awake yet. I don't have my coffee in me yet. Oh, always bears coffee school. Awesome, we got 4 thumbs up. Thank you guys, I appreciate it. Nobody must be awake. Everybody's still waking up because nobody's talking this morning. Ew, did you see my leg? I lifted my leg up and it's super tan. But yeah, basically, all we did yesterday was work in the garden. We've been like highly focused on garden chores this year. I can't wait for you guys to see it though. I can't wait to be able to give an update. Hopefully we'll get it done what I want done before my update, but I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to try to do like a monthly update too. I was going to do weekly, but I think that's too much. I don't know. Maybe monthly. But, we've been laying that grass in the garden that I told you about. And it's looking really, really nice. And it's keeping the ground moist where the grass has been laid and then we water. But it has taken a lot longer than I thought it would to get it all laid down. I would say we got maybe, I don't know, maybe half the garden mulched with this grass. I don't know. But I really like the way it looks and feels on my feet. The way it's keeping the ground moist is definitely the biggest bonus to this. And today is May 2nd. Happy May 2nd, everybody. Coming to a new month. These days are flying by so fast. I can't believe it's May. Before I know it, I'm going to turn around, it'll be June. We'll be harvesting all kinds of stuff. I think like when you've been going, and you wake up, like I usually wake up between 4 and 5. I wouldn't wake up that early and work so much and then don't get in the house until like 9 o'clock. And then when you have time to do the shower and go to bed, I think your days just go by even faster. It's crazy. I tried to make myself stay up last night. I think I made it until like 10 o'clock last night. But it was difficult. Does anybody have plans today? What are you planning to do today? As I said, I'm going to try so hard not to work today, or at least not as much. Try to take it easy day since I have Friday night reset tonight. And I don't want to pass out on you guys. I want to make it to my own Friday night reset. And today is supposed to be really, really hot too, so we need to take it easy anyway. Yesterday, it was like 92, and we were out there all day long. I tried to stay in the shade as much as I possibly could, but the garden is basically full sun all the way through the garden. Just waiting for my coffee to roast. My morning coffee. It smells so good right now. And when I came in last night from the garden, I usually wash my hair like once every 2 weeks. But last night when I came in from the garden, I had grass in my hair, I had dirt all over my face and my hair. It was a hot mess yesterday. But then I was telling you guys yesterday, those bug flies, oh my gosh, they're so bad this year. Like, I'd have so many bug flies swarming me. I'd kill one and like 10 more would come back. And they were relentless. They were biting me up like crazy. So I got like, and it seems like when insects bite you, they always bite you in the worst places. Like I've got one on my forearm, right on the bone. And then I've got one on each of my ankle bones, on both sides of my ankles. I'm like, seriously? And if you scratch it, it hurts because it's right on that bone. There's no fat to like scratch around. Bear made a really good idea though. He's like, you guys know I love my Manuka honey. He's like, just put some Manuka honey on there. I was like, oh, you're so smart. It's funny. I train him on all this stuff, and then I forget it, and then he reminds me what I need to be doing. Hey, Antoine Dragon, good morning. Hey guys, how are you doing? Did you sleep at all? Hope you slept well. I think I slept good. I passed out hard, but I dream a lot. I love Manuka honey. Me too, Anton. It's good for everything. I dream very, very vivid realistic dreams. I had like 4 dreams last night. It's so weird. They're like mini skits, little mini movie dreams. I don't mind dreaming. I just don't like it when they're bad dreams. And then I wake up sweating and in a panic. Those aren't any fun. But yeah, my brain must have been super active while I was sleeping last night. Sorry. I'm trying to get all my yawns out. We got 7 thumbs up now. Thanks, you guys. It's awesome. Sleep? What's that? What is that? New agey bangled thing? Did you get my message last night? I messaged you last night and then I passed out. No, actually, I messaged you last night and then I took a shower, then I passed out. I can't like go without my sleep dragon. I get like really emotional. I'll cry. So I'm exhausted. Yeah, last night though, we worked so long. We didn't, like I said, we didn't get in the house until like 9 o'clock. We didn't get done with all the chores and stuff. Of course, you know me, I'm running in and out of the house anyway. But we didn't get done until 9, where I could sit down and relax or whatever. And Barrett's like, you got an attitude. You need to go to bed. I was like, I know. I'm sorry. Like, I can't help it. Once I start hurting really, really bad and I'm exhausted, I'm just like done. My body's done. I'm mentally done. I just saw your message now. That's all right. What time is it? You're in, Jess? It's 5:43 right now. What time is it there, Anton? What's everybody's plan today? You have anything planned? Anything exciting happen? This coffee's taking forever this morning to brew. Or maybe it's just me, I'm being impatient because I want coffee so bad. We had one duck hatch out. I don't know if I told you that. Yeah, I think I told everybody yesterday. We got one duck that hatched out yesterday. It's in the brooder with all the baby chicks now. 7:45 p.m. Friday. Wow. Where are you at, Anton, if you don't mind me asking? What state or country? I thought you were here in the United States, but if it's 7:45 p.m., I don't think you're in the States, are you? No. Where are you? Are you in Oz? Hello, Kim. Need coffee first thing in the morning. I know. That's what I'm waiting for. You can tell when I need coffee because my voice is all crackly. I'm not awake yet. It was sad I didn't get to see anybody's lives yesterday or anything. I mean, I got to pop in one live, no, 2 lives yesterday for just like a few minutes, and that was it. And I was back to working. Hey, wow, edibles, good morning. Thank you for all the hearts the last couple of days. I appreciate it. Southeast Queensland, Australia. I think you've told me that several times, and I'm sorry. I can't retain locations, I don't think, or something. I don't know, but I think I remember you telling me that. I apologize. Oh, wow, Edibles has been uploading videos left and right. If you don't have her, go check her out. She's always uploading videos. And I'm sorry I have not had a chance to go look at all of them. I think I've seen 2 of them. Ken's in Newcastle. Come on, coffee brew. Oh, good. No worries. It's funny. I don't know where I am half the time. Not really. I'm always running around like a chicken with its head cut off. Wild Edibles, did you ever see the fairy trails with the little house that I named after you, the fairy house? The only reason I ask is because I wanted to see if you noticed anything in that picture. Laugh out loud, that's okay. I've been trending, so I just keep putting them up. My son turned on his Xbox. I'm on his home page. Huh. You can get YouTube on Xbox? I didn't know that. I don't know anything about Xbox. If you've ever followed me for some time, you know that I cannot stand video games or game systems or anything like that. No offense to anybody, it's just a personal thing. I cannot stand gaming systems, or I don't know anything about them other than you can play games on them. No, I didn't notice anything, but I was half asleep. Okay, I didn't think you would notice it. But the picture wasn't the greatest either. Like, unless you stop it, if you're on your phone, you can stop it and zoom in. But if you're just on a PC, you can't really tell. But so the fairy houses were named after all of my members because whatever fairy house reminded me of you guys, that's what I named it. So anyways, your little fairy house was like a picket white fence with a little house. But if you zoom into it, there's a little chicken, like a little figurine chicken on the front porch and then one out in the yard. And I was like, this is totally Wild Edible. She loves her chickens. Yeah, she can watch YouTube on Xbox. Yeah, I don't like games, but my boys do. That's awesome. I didn't know you could do YouTube on there. Laugh out loud. Too cute. I thought it was cute too. I'm excited. I want to go back next year and see if any of the houses have changed or if there's any new ones. I should make a fairy house and name it something. Keto Homestead with Jess's YouTube crew or something. I'm gonna put little figurines in there of each of us. I don't know. That would be kind of hard. I could do a dragon for dragon, Firefly for Firefly. Those ones would be easy. But there are some names that would not be so easy. Yeah, that's a cool trail. I thought so too. Yeah, it'd be fun. It's funny because I scrolled like when I take a break and I come inside from the garden and stuff. I try to like scroll through Facebook or YouTube or whatever app to try to keep up with everybody. And I came in for a bathroom break and I was scrolling through Facebook, and we have a local place here. It makes me really, really mad. I used to love going here, but it's called Dawes Arboretum, and it was land that was donated, and it's just like a park you can walk through. It's very beautiful. They have a Japanese garden with like a rock garden, and they have a pond, and they have a beautiful bridge that goes over the pond that you can walk across. And then also through the pond, there's an area where there's big rocks in the pond where you can like walk across the pond, across the rocks. It's a very beautiful place. And the land, like I said, had been donated years and years ago. It's been there ever since I was a little kid. I don't even know when it was donated, but there's houses on the property. I don't know, it's just a big, huge park. And I believe it was last year, they closed the park down, and now they charge you to walk around the park. I think it's ridiculous. But anyways, when I was scrolling through Facebook yesterday, an ad popped up for them, and now they've created a nature trail, and you can find little things. I don't know what it was all about. I didn't read the whole article, but it's a nature trail, and you can find stuff, and there's like signs where you can read about nature and learn about nature on a nature walk. And I think that's really cool, but I think it's bullcrap that they're charging us to get in now when the land was donated to them in the first place. And we drove by there the other day when we were doing the yard selling, and they have like a whole security crew now. They got brand new trucks with security on the side of the truck. I'm like, what the heck? That sounds so nice. Yeah. A peanut for peanut, and an ambulance for ER, and a Moses figure for trust. Just ideas. Laugh out loud. That would be funny. Good thinking, Dragon. You've got a creative brain. My brain's not working yet. It's too early. I hear my coffee is about to start brewing. Or not brewing, but percolating. I can hear it. Oh, that's terrible. I think so too. And especially for all these years, like I said, since I was a kid, I've been going there, and it's been free. Like, and it's not like they don't make money, because they have, like, when it was free to get in, like, they even have the gates and stuff. You can't even get past the front entrance now. They've got like a guard shack with gates. But when I was a kid, like, they had all kinds of programs to make money. It wasn't like they weren't making money. They have a gift shop, and you could take as kids or adults. It didn't matter. But they, as a kid, they had like nature walks, and they had like summer camp that you could go there and learn all about nature. So they were making money off of these programs. Even if the land was donated for the fairy trail, I'm sure the government still wanted their land taxes. Well, Dragon, that's the thing. I'm talking about a different place. Dawes Arboretum used to be free, and it's not. The fairy trail, the part that we went to, the fairy trail, is absolutely free. They don't charge anything. And the fairy park is pretty cool because it's not just a fairy park or a fairy. They just have a fairy trail there. But they have a dog park there. They have several pavilions you can rent for birthdays or graduations or whatever. They have an adult, what you call that. It's not like a senior center, but it's a senior activity center. And then they also have horse trails. They have that big, huge lake there that you can fish in or canoe in or kayak or whatever. And like I said, that one's absolutely free. Everybody's coming in now. Who did I miss? Firefly, good morning. How are you? I hope you slept well. Brian, good morning. Moonlight, you're here too. Good morning. B&C Gardening, hello and welcome. Good morning to you. I hope everybody slept well. I'm just waking up and trying to start my morning and get my first cup of coffee. I'm so happy it finally percolated. Hi guys, I want to quit my job and make fairy furniture. Do it. Wow, it says good plan, Firefly. How's your garden going, BNC? I'm super, super excited about this garden seasoning, and I'm just like so happy that we moved it. It looks so good so far, and I love the location because not as many people can see me from the road, and it just seems like everything's popping this year, and I just love it. I love the size of it. I love the look of it. I'm super happy with it. I can't wait to give you all an update on it. I can't wait for you to see it. Firefly, wouldn't that only take a short amount of your time? She'd go stir crazy, huh, Dragon? She said, ha. We got 9 people in here now. Thank you all for coming in. I appreciate it. My coffee's too hot to drink, and I want it so bad. What's your guys' plans today? Anything fun or exciting? It's Friday night reset. I was telling everybody a little bit ago, I'm trying really hard not to work a lot today, be out in the sun today so I can be awake for Friday night reset. Been harvesting strawberries finally. Awesome. Love strawberries. I found tomato plants half price yesterday, so I got a flat. That's awesome. Early girl tomatoes mostly, but 2 cherry tomatoes in the bunch. Sweet. Cherry tomatoes are good. My favorite are currant tomatoes, though. I don't know why. I think it's because they're so tiny and they're packed with so much, I don't know, flavor. I did realize, though, like, I stood back and was admiring my garden last night before we came inside. I was sitting there listening to the birds and everything, and I was looking at the cherry tomatoes and the I did Chadwick cherry this year. I was looking at the cherry tomatoes and the currant tomatoes, and I kind of planted them close together. And if you're a gardener, cherry tomatoes and currant tomatoes, they like explode. They're huge. They go everywhere. So I think I planted them a little close together. We'll see. It'll be all right, but it'll just be a big explosion of tiny tomatoes everywhere. And also, you guys, oh my gosh, I wish I would have had my camera down there. I wish you could have seen it. It was awesome. So I'm sitting there on the four-wheeler just admiring everything, being in my peaceful place, and all of a sudden I see an aphid, one of those white butterflies. I forget what they call them, but it's an aphid basically. And one of those white butterflies comes just swirling around the garden, and I'm like, ooh, you jerk. Like my first aphid of the year. And I'm just watching it sitting there, and Barrett's like, get up, spray it with a hose, kill it. And I'm like, no, I'm just gonna sit here. I'm done. I'm exhausted. So I'm sitting here watching this white butterfly fly across my garden. All of a sudden, this little blackbird, one of them itty tiny ones, I don't know what kind it was, swooped down, and the white butterfly was like running from it, and that bird was chasing it. All of a sudden, you see it go up in the air, and he catches that white butterfly and eats it. I'm like, oh my gosh, that was awesome. I've never seen anything like that before. It was the coolest thing. I was like, oh, I wish I would have had a camera. I was like, that would have been a perfect video. Ooh, squash and cucumbers too. That's awesome. Where are you at B&C gardening, if you don't mind me asking? What state? The only thing I really have coming on is, of course, my spinach and my lettuce and radishes, and my summer squash is finally, it's got big blooms on it, but it's finally starting to have little baby squash on it. It's so cute. The guys have started the shed for the horse gear. Good and hay. It's all been on the porch. Awesome. That's exciting. I found a small pot of strawberries, and they have pink flowers instead of white ones. We got the same ones, wild edibles. The berries turn white when ripe and red when mushy. I think we got the same one. I found, I don't know if they turn white, the strawberries, but I know the flowers are pink on it. And Barrett wanted those really bad this year, so he picked up a pot of those. Nice, Jess. It's a good feeling. Thank you, Anton. And we got all the peppers planted yesterday. So everything, I believe the whole garden is planted. The garden is done. Now we just got to focus on mulching and weeding and wait for the harvest to come in. So I'm feeling very accomplished. Everything is just done. At least the spring garden. Fall garden is another story. So work is closing the shop down at 2 today. My co-worker's son died. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. They rented a tour bus to go to service in PA. I got to decide if I'm going. Oh my gosh. That would be kind of a nice road trip, Firefly. Alabama, okay. Yeah, you're south of me, so your garden is a little bit further ahead. Nice, they are yummy, Jess. I have one plant in my garden for a few years, so I had to get this pot. Laugh out loud. You will love them. I will. I can't wait to see your video. I know you'll do a video on it. And if critters are after your red berries, they never get any laugh out loud because they are ripe when white. That's true. That is a very good point. Dragon ass white pine berry strawberries. I got mine from the Amish. So the Amish don't normally have tags around here for some reason. And if you ask them a variety, they usually don't know. They'll have to go look it up in the book that they ordered from. So the strawberries that we got, they didn't even have a tag in them, but they did have some blooms on them that were pink. And today is another day, you guys, of Route 40 yard sales. I think we're going to go hit some. Instead of working in the garden, we deserve it. I believe we deserve it. We've been busting our butts in that garden for weeks. And I think we'll take a break and just take a cruise and see what we can find. And I'm like, when I go to gardens, oh my gosh. When I go yard selling, I don't like just any yard sales. I'm really, really picky. I like the old farms, like the old big farm yard sales. I want farm or barn sales. I don't want no town sale. And it seems like everybody in town now just does like the Amazon pallets. That's their yard sale. Like, I don't want that stuff. I want some old, I don't know, old farm stuff. Like, what's an example? Like tillers, like old tillers, manual tillers and stuff like that. In case the grid goes down, we have things that we can still use without gas and stuff. Oh, Dragon, thank you so much. $100? What the heck? For your yard sale fund, Dragon, you're awesome. But one of the things that I've been looking for a long time is what is it called? Not a corn sheller, but a corn grinder, like a grain grinder, a manual one, but a big size one. So when we like harvest the corn and stuff, we can make our own animal feed and stuff like that and grind it up, because we've done it by hand and it's very intensive. It's really hard because basically you let the corn dry on the cob, and I do it all by hand. So I'm removing all that corn with my thumb. It hurts. Like, I can do it. It just takes time and it does get painful after a while. But it would be nice to have like one of those old antique corn grinders, shellers, whatever they're called. I don't know. You have grapes coming in too? That's awesome. I don't have grapes yet. The vines are turning green and getting big leaves on them, but they haven't started producing yet. I don't know what they are. I got mine from the grocery store. One of them says they call them strawberry. That's it. It's going to be a barn burner here and then rain. I wish we'd get rain. We need rain so bad. I was working in the soil yesterday. It was just so dry. And like as soon as I'd start digging, it was just dust in the air. So that's why we're working so hard to get that grass down in there and hopefully trap some moisture in the soil. Right, Firefly? I love the old sale stuff. And I love like the yard sales, like the older people. No offense or anything, but the older people, they know how to have a yard sale. They price everything at like 25 cents, 50 cents, $1, even $2. Like, I'll pay anything for $2. But these new age people, they have yard sales and they want full price for everything. I'm just like, no, this is not a yard sale I want to be at. Tell Barrett he is not allowed to spend all of your take after the screw tube cut on 60 couches. Right, Dragon? He ain't getting no more couches. He got a couch. He's done. Yes, old things are simple and work forever, right? Or coffee tables. I'm gonna have to go get one of those cushions, Dragon, so you can see what I was talking about. I know you've had to see this couch. I love one of my grapes, and I couldn't find the other one, but I have a new apple tree flowering this year. Awesome! That's exciting. Yeah, I have Alberta's, which is, if you don't know, is Barrett's mom. She planted a grapevine years and years and years ago, way before my time. I think Barrett was a little kid when she planted it. I'm not sure. But anyways, that grapevine's been there forever. And I don't know the variety of it. She's never told me or wrote it down or anything before she passed away. But it's more of a canning grape because, oh my goodness, you pop one of them things in your mouth, you're going to be puckering for a couple hours. They're sour as heck. And then my other grapevine is a green grape. And I don't even know where we picked that thing up. I don't know the variety of that either. That's my bad. But that grapevine is amazing. Those grapes are so sweet. They're eating grapes. I love them. I think I've only had those for 2 or 3 years. So they don't produce a lot yet, but they produce maybe like a handful. Yeah, I gotta get a cushion. We made a trellis for the first time. Hopefully it'll work out. It'll work. Grapes love trellises. I put a new trellis on our grapevine, the one my mother-in-law had, and I was really, really worried because the fence line that she had it on, it was just like an old. What they did was they cut a piece of fence and they put 3 T-posts there and then just wired the little fence next to the grapevine, which worked really well. But over the years, it's gotten so big that the vines and stuff have been laying on the ground or whatever. And I knew it was going to be a big job, but this spring, I decided we needed to pull that out. So I cut all the wire down, pulled the fence posts out, and I was super scared. I did break several branches on the grapevine, so I was scared it wouldn't survive, but pulled all that stuff out and weeded it and then like tried to move it away from me as far as I could. And then I did a cattle panel trellis in front of it, and it's done awesome since I did that. It's like gotten even bigger. It's insane. So breaking those branches off didn't seem to hurt it much. But like I said, that was before it even started getting leaves or anything. That was way early in the spring. Firefly. Wait, is the couch still on the truck? Yeah, Firefly. I am like really I don't know what the word, my nose is starting to run. I'm very particular when we buy stuff off of other people. Excuse me. Very particular when I buy stuff off of people. Very anal. I'm always scared of bed bugs and things like that. So it has stayed on the truck for a couple of days so that it could air out or whatever it needs to do. As soon as Barrett wakes up, that's what we're going to be doing, is bringing in that furniture. I have grapevines that run the length of the property that gotta be 80 years old. Nice. Here in the southern states, usually grow muscadines instead of actual grapes. I've heard that a lot. Yep, or blackberries. Okay, Jess are kind of like that. My loganberries is doing well, and I should be able to get cuttings from it this year. Ooh, that's awesome. My dad had the muscadine grapes. I had a chance to check out my garden yesterday. I was excited to see the food growing with me. Yeah, that was one of the videos I need to watch today that I really wanted to get to watching, and I just haven't had a chance. But yes, I want to watch that garden video, wild edibles. But my grass should be cut for hay. That's what we've been doing. Let me go grab one of these pillows for you before I forget. I'll be right back. Gosh. Oh, the cats are going to attack me as soon as I go outside. Hold on. You're not coming in. Oh my gosh, it's freezing out there. Not really. But I was barefoot and the ground is cold. All right, you guys, you ready for this? For real? Oh my Atlanta. My lighting is really bad in here. Oh, can you see it? Maybe if I hold it this way. Yeah, there we go. You see the wheel, the water wheel? I can't think of what it's called this morning. Tell me you've seen this before, Dragon. You've had to seen it before. I think everybody owned that couch growing up. I had the music too high at the beginning. I forgot I was talking when I edited it really quick, taking advantage of the Wi-Fi. Laugh out loud. Oops. Oh, wow, it happens. FYI, the grapevines are wild now. Oh, Lord, that's old, right, Moonlight? We'll make it work. Whatever. Barrett's in love with it, so. I remember that being itchy. It's not itchy. Yes, it's the dark wood frame too, Moonlight. Wild Apple says, old couch, laugh out loud. I'm sitting on one right now. It's where I volunteer at the farm. Well, one, it is comfy, and two, they last forever. I mean, this couch is in like perfect condition. There's no tears or rips or stains or, I mean, it looks like it's a brand new couch still. So, whatever. It'll work. It'll be comfy. Wild Edible says comfy couch and chair. Yes. See, I knew you'd seen it before, Dragon. I've seen the cushions like that. We have a recliner type and sofa in Mr. C. Mom's. Yeah, it has Moonlight. He got, this is ridiculous. So we went yard selling the other day, and he got the couch, the chair, and a coffee table, like a really nice coffee table, for $15. Like, he was so excited. He had a sparkle in his eye and everything. I couldn't tell him no. It was $15 for all three. That's a heck of a deal. So, we are now the new owners of the 1960s, 70s couch, chair, and coffee table. No, it's not itchy. Wild Edible says no rips or stains on this one either. And it's not itchy, but it's kind of velvety. Yeah, it feels velvety. Mr. Bean moms, they are very heavy and durable antique. Yeah, and that's the thing. And that's another issue is he's gonna have to find somebody to help him carry the couch in because there's no way I can carry the couch in. It's heavy, and not only that, when he carries it in, he's gonna have to. We have like handrails going down the front of our porch, like a ramp, and it's got rails on it. There's no way I'm gonna be able to lift that couch up. It'll be like up over our heads to get it in the front door. I can't do it. So he's gonna have to find somebody to help him. I thought you said it was a White House couch, so I was thinking cushions with the president's residence on them. Laugh my ass off. No, I didn't say White House couch. Lighthouse. That's where you got that from. It took me a minute. A lighthouse, I said, but it's not a lighthouse. It's a what do they call that? Why can't I think of it this morning? A water wheel. What is it called? I can't think. Help me out. I said lighthouse. That's where you got the White House. That's funny, Dragon. I don't want to go to work. Well, call off, Firefly. You have to go? Since they're having the funeral, do you have to show up? Jess, go out near the road in your bikini and you'll get guys to move it. I know. I could. Windmill. Is it? No, it's not a windmill, is it, Mooney? The windmill is the windmill that blows in the air. This is like water. It's a water wheel. I could do that, Firefly, but it might tip Barrett off a bit. I'll be right back. I gotta get a haircut. Usually when we come against obstacles like this, Barrett will just be like, I'll do it myself. I always end up doing stuff myself anyway. And he'll end up manhandling it some way into the house. This bite on my ankle is massive. Yeah, water will. I thought it was called something else though. Water mill for a grindhouse. Laugh out loud. Yes, that would do it. I don't have to go to funeral. They're paying everyone until 4:30. Ah. The grits mill and water mill. Yeah. Okay, so that's what it is. Not a White House president's print. That's so cute. I don't think I would want to be sitting on a couch with the president's faces on it, though. Just saying. Well, I have a feeling like 95% of people are going to go to the funeral so they don't have to work, Firefly. So you could just show up to work and just like chill in your car, right? Maybe. Jess, they are also known as Tub Mill, Greek Mill, or a Norse meal wheel. Nice. I don't know if I'll be able to, but I'm gonna try. and see if maybe I can go live a little bit. When I go yard selling, I don't know if I'll be able to or not because reception when we're out in the country is horrible, and those are where I like to go. I like to go country yard selling. But if I can get signal enough to go live, I will try to get us yard selling. Maybe I can show you how crazy busy, insane it is. Hopefully it won't be, but it's Friday, so I'm sure it'll be crazy. You have to be fighting all the roughnecks. It makes me so anxious going yard selling because you see all these yard sales, especially like the farm country ones, and you see someone pull in the driveway before you. I'm like, come on, we gotta hurry. They might get what we need. It's so ridiculous, but it's fun. I was asked which stamps I wanted yesterday, so I'm so glad they didn't pick King Charles stamps, laugh out loud. They gave me flowers instead. Oh yeah, I would have definitely went with the flowers. And what Mooney said is a cultural thingy, and where it's located, that's pretty cool. Where'd Trust sneak in? There he is. Hey Trust, good morning. Restore, reuse, and recycle, Jess. Yes. My favorite things. It's pretty easy to make me happy. I don't ask for much. I'd much rather go yard selling than go shop in a store. I'm very, very savvy when it comes to money. I don't want to pay full price for nothing. Call me cheap, but I call it savvy. Everyone is working until 2, then leaving. I don't think I can handle. Yeah, I understand that, Firefly. That would be hard. I need to sell my stuff in my storage unit. Well, tell me when you sell your stuff in your storage unit, and I'll come for the yard sale. Mooney. We'll have a YouTube trip to Mooney's to go yard selling. Everybody's invited. I'm popular. I don't know about that, Carl, but thank you. Oh my gosh. That's so sad. I can't imagine losing a child, especially a young one. I don't know how old this child is Firefly's talking about, but losing any child would be so hard. All right, you have a blessed day too. Thank you so much. Stay happy, healthy, and safe. And until next time, keep gardening. How if a yard sale is all it takes, get ready for invites to Firefly's Mooney's Place and about 10 other pop-up yard sales. You're watching me in a station. Where are you going, Carl, if you don't mind me asking? No, and I was looking up the other day too. I was trying to figure out where Route 40 goes, like how far it goes, north and south. And I believe it goes all the way to Maryland, all the way down to Indiana, and it could go further. I don't know. But that was the best I could do with the time I had. I was like, dang. that would take day. I guess that's why they start Route 40 yard sales on Thursday, May 30th every year. It's May 30th every year. And this year it landed on a Thursday, and it'll go until the 4th. Go all the way to the 4th. And I guess if you're like an avid yard seller and you got money, you could spend all those days just traveling from state to state yard selling. It'd probably take a while though, because you have to figure in time to stop at each place and look and get in and out of the vehicle, get going again. I was talking to the police. We hope everything is okay. I thought you meant station, like a train station. What did I miss? If there's more fiber than sugar, it's a good snack, right? Yeah, because, well, I don't know. It depends on what you're talking about. Wild edibles. You have to give me a little more details than that. How many grams of sugar is in it? Trust me, God. I'm back. Had to make coffee. That's okay. I was waiting on coffee forever, it seemed like, this morning. It depends, wild edibles, because if you eat too much protein, the protein will break down into sugar too. So it could be corn chips. Yeah. I don't know. The only thing I could tell you, wild edibles, is that's not a choice I would eat. But that's just me personally. You do you. Because the corn, the reason, I'll tell you my reasoning. The corn is so modified here in the States, and corn chips are highly processed. So the corn alone is going to break down into sugar. But like I said, you do you. That's just my personal opinion. I made sun tea yesterday. Whoop, whoop. It's going to be good. I just got to put sweetener in it and stir it up, yeah. Oh no, Carl, I'm sorry to hear that. It has to do with social media. It can't be good then. Plain tortillas. I know that word and I just can't say it right now. Wild edibles. I had ice for lunch. Now you sound like me, Firefly. It's either ice or pickles or something I can grab and run. Corn is the only grain I can actually eat without falling asleep. Laugh out loud. Even rice puts me to sleep now. Wow. I wouldn't know. I haven't ate any type of grain in I don't even know how long it's been. Years. Years and years. We were so freaking tired yesterday. I didn't pull anything. Like I said, we got off, I think I got off alive at like 6:30 or 7 yesterday morning. And we literally went straight to the garden and started working. I didn't pull anything out of the freezer. I didn't have anything planned for dinner. I was so exhausted. We ended up running to Walmart and getting, I don't know why I was craving it, but I was craving a rotisserie chicken. So I got one from Walmart. Biggest mistake ever. I don't know what or why, but I ate that rotisserie chicken. And I just ate a breast. of the chicken, and you guys, it gave me such horrible stomach pain and anxiety. It was like a rush of energy hit my body as soon as I ate that chicken. It was weird. And I ended up laying down for like a half an hour because it just hurt my stomach so bad. And like I said, it made my heart race like it was a burst of energy. I don't know what was in that chicken, but I'll never eat a rotisserie chicken from Walmart again, I'll tell you that. What the heck they did to it. It was just a plain chicken. I didn't think there was any seasoning on it. It didn't taste like that it was like seasoned. It just tastes like chicken. It was weird. I don't know what was going on. Maybe it was just me. I don't know, but I don't think so. See, I have to go through my storage unit. The monthly cost went up to $177 this month. I just want a small unit for photos and Christmas stuff. Wow, that's a lot of money. Governments are getting stupid. A person should be able to post what they want as long as isn't about hurting someone else. Oh, and thanks, Jess. I bought that big jar of Vlasic pickles. I go through that Vlasic pickle, that huge jar, within like 2 or 3 weeks. It's ridiculous. I'm sorry you're going through that, Carl. Whatever it is, I'm sending you prayers. I feel low blood sugar warnings. Off all processed sugar now. That's awesome, Wild Edibles. I'm proud of you. Good job. Breakfast is hard for me to get into, but I feel low blood sugar if I don't eat something. I understand that. Those are like 5-gallon Sun tea jars, but I don't remember if the Sun tea jars don't have. This one has the spouts. That's why I got them dry. And like, that was a steal. You got 2 of the jugs with the spouts and a stand, and they are like brand new. Nobody ever used them before. The stickers were still on them. For $2, I couldn't pass it up. And I definitely made sun tea yesterday. I set that out in the sun. It's the best tea in the world, in my opinion. I've been watching Dr. Berg. He makes lots of sense. Yes, I love Dr. Berg. He definitely explains things to where I can understand what he's talking about. Now let me say this. I love Dr. Berg's teaching. Like I said, he dumbs it down for me to understand what he's talking about. And I'll always watch him. I just don't believe in his personal and religious lifestyle, if you know what I mean. But I'm not watching him for that stuff, is what I tell myself. I'm watching him for medical purposes and learning purposes. But I can't stand behind him when it comes to anything else. You ever get the sweet spot in bed where you don't want to move? That's me now. Yep, all the time, Firefly. Moonlight says, I love watching him. Enjoy your day, my friends. All right, Carl, stay happy, healthy, and safe. I hope you have a better day. Firefly says, love sun tea. It's the best way to make it. Laugh out loud. Okay, I don't know about that part. Keep your hands off me, leprechauns, then dragons. That's funny. Yeah, I didn't know anything about Dr. Berg's personal life, and honestly, I didn't care about his personal life or anybody's. Like, I don't want to sound harsh or rude or mean or anything, but I don't get on YouTube to, I don't know. I don't get on YouTube to, I don't know, that don't sound right. How do I say that? I don't care about your guys' personal life. I mean, I do to an extent, but I don't. I get on there to learn techniques or gardening or medical stuff, you know. I'm not there to get into the drama and stuff like that, but there for a while, Dr. Berg's son was on YouTube and he was just angry. He was so mad at Dr. Berg, his dad, and there was a lot of drama with Dr. Berg, and he never played into it. He never addressed the situation, which I think is honorable. But his son threw a lot of stuff out about him, and it was bad. And I was getting emails from people, I can't believe you still watch Dr. Berg and you associate with him, but I really don't associate with him. But I do, like I said, he has a lot of knowledge and he's very intelligent and very smart. Yeah, we don't need to share the drama parts. Laugh out loud, right? Moonlight says, I don't know his life either. I'm just saying. I just get on YouTube to learn stuff. And it is nice to meet friends. I love all of you in my chat. And I want to know you all and everything like that. But the drama, we don't have time for it. Not enough life drama in my personal life. I don't need to air it out for everybody else, or you know what I mean? No one is perfect. You're 100% right. What's everybody having for breakfast? We know what Wild Edibles is having. She's having, what did she say? Corn chips. What's everybody else having? I don't even know. I haven't even thought about breakfast yet. I'm still here listening because I want to sleep for 10 minutes before I gotta go. Oh, that's funny. I remember those days when I was a nurse's aide, especially night shift. I worked night shift a lot, and I just lay in bed dreading. Like, I don't want to roll out of bed. I just want to lay here. I'd be like 10 more minutes, 15 more, 5 more minutes. And then it'd be like time. I'd be like, oh my God, I'm going to be late. I got to go. And then I'd be running around like crazy woman trying to get ready. Laugh out loud and some nuts too. Yep. I remove myself from drama on channels till it passes. I don't care about all that BS. It's all I can do to deal with real life, right? But like sometimes I do get caught up. Like, I ain't gonna lie. If somebody's having drama, like I'll be like, okay, what's going on? And then I'm like, all right, I'm good. Thanks. Firefly says, that's me. Oh, Jess, did you hear Connor Biden gets picked up on gun charges, getting a gun while under the influence, etc.? His attorneys are going to fight the charges, claiming that, well, I did not hear that one. Freaking nuts. This world's going to crap. Telling you what I'm having for breakfast is a bit personal, don't you think? Laugh my ass off. Trust, really? Don't tell me what you're having for breakfast then. Now I'm scared. Right, Dragon? It's crazy. Picking up a gun is the least of his worries. That's very true, too. Barrett and my girlfriend, they're always like really worried about me because I'll get up early mornings and go out in the garden by myself. I hate the fact that we're right there that close to the road because, like I've told you guys before, like when I'm in the garden, I get a lot of attention, and I'm not trying to provoke that attention. It's just the cars drive right by there, and some of them they'll like slow down to the point where they almost stop. It's ridiculous, and so they're always worried about me, and they're like, "You need to carry a knife or your handgun on you at all times." And I was like, "All right." And yeah, I thought about it for a little bit, and I don't know. It's so ridiculous. My 9 that I have, I put a belt on my jeans and I tried to wear my 9 around the garden. And like as soon as I went to walk off the porch, my pants like start falling down. Like that 9 is so heavy, I can't keep my pants up and keep it on my belt. I'm like, yeah, this ain't gonna work. So I scratched that idea. I just keep my pocket knife on me. So stupid. He won't get time over any of it if he does it. It's the country club jail. Martha and Snoop Dogg goes to, right? We were just talking about that the other day because I was reading an article and I wasn't surprised, but I was upset. But, all these actors and famous people that just keep getting caught and arrested or charged and everything, it's just really upsetting to me. And you guys know that 70s show? What was his name? Hyde. I can't remember his real name. But he was just charged with 30 years in prison for 3 counts of rape. So me and Barrett were talking about that. And I was like, yeah, well, I was like, his luck, he'll go to one of them Martha Stewart prisons where it's all cushiony and stuff. I said, but then again, I don't know. There's a lot of like rappers or entertainment celebrities that end up going to hardcore prisons. So I don't know, like, who makes that call. Like, who gets to decide which celebrity goes to a cushiony prison or a hardcore prison. I don't know, but I was upset. I'm like, not Hyde. He doesn't even look like the type. But then again, looks are deceiving. Like, I don't know. I do intermittent fasting, so I skip breakfast. Yeah, I gotta get back into my intermittent fasting. I haven't been doing it for a while because I don't think about it. I'm hungry all the time. I have got like a freaking trash can for a stomach now. And I think it was because of all the intermittent fasting, Moonlight. Oh my god, she got right in my face, laughed my ass off. Okay, I'm having 2 eggs. Get your face, trust. At Wild Animals. Oh, cookies, Jess, cookies. Those cookies I made the other day, Dragon, smashed them. They were gone within like 2 days. Moonlight, my plan is getting back to not eating in the morning, but right now I get low blood sugar in the morning. Keep the GP near you. Yes, that's true too, Moonlight. He's very protective over me. The less I spike my sugars, the faster I can get back there. See, my problem is like in the mornings, Coffee is so good, and I have to have creamer in my coffee, and I like lots of creamer. I shouldn't say creamer, heavy whipping cream. I love heavy whipping cream. I'm addicted to the stuff. So as soon as I wake up, I want that cup of coffee, and that'll break my fast immediately. I just got to get off the coffee again. A lot of times rappers and such went to prison. They think it gives them street cred. Yeah, you're right, Dragon. Yeah, I just worry about helping in the barn and passing out. I get so shaky. Totally understand that. ER, good morning. Good morning to you. Hope you slept well. And if the big calf acts up, it gets my adrenaline going too. I just want to be careful getting there. Completely understand. When you went to adjust your camera, perfect timing. Huh. Now I'm confused, Trust. Yes, coffee with cream. Yes, it's enough to break it, and that makes us need to eat. No, Jess, when you hear about the older folks who make it 100, what do they always say they ate and drank? Bacon, coffee, and eggs. This is what I remember. Bacon and coffee, so you don't cut those out, right, Dragon? I would never cut bacon out. I can't go without bacon. There's no way. I think that's why I love my pigs so much when I raise them. It's not that I love the pigs, it's the bacon. The truth comes out. That's another thing that we've been looking for years. I can't wait. Hopefully, we'll find one of those. But you know the old meat saws, so you can do like whole hogs. We usually use like a regular. I don't. They call it a meat saw, but it's a hand saw, and it's like this long, and the teeth are down here, and then it's a big handle. And that's usually what we use to cut the hogs up. But a bandsaw, man, that would be slick. Wild edibles, yes. Bacon is good. Yes, it is. Barrett asked me the other day, don't you ever get sick of eating bacon? I'm like, I don't think that's possible. Ever. Because usually I have bacon in the morning with my eggs or whatever. And then most of the time for lunch, or if I get lunch, if I eat lunch, it's usually a BLT salad, or sometimes I'll do a BLT salad for dinner. So I'm having bacon like twice a day. No wonder your pigs are always named Hickory, Cherrywood, Applewood, Smoked. You're just thinking about their bacon flavoring. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it's really, really weird for me. This is like the first time I have not had pigs or hogs in years. So this is really weird to me. Makes me sad to walk out to the hog pen and nothing be there. Whoop, whoop, it's almost 7 o'clock. Go wake up Merritt at 7. And then the work will begin. We gotta get that couch and that chair in here. It was funny. He had to go. Where did he go? He had to go up to the country store for something. I don't remember what he went up there for. He went to the country store for something the other day, and of course the um, couch and the chair and the coffee table were still on the back of the truck, but he had the cushions and the cab of the truck, but he had the windows rolled down, and he said he was cruising along, not paying attention, and he got to the store and he realized there was a cushion missing. And he's like, nuh-uh. So he said he counted the cushions, and sure enough, he had one missing. And so he ran into the store real quick, jumped back in the truck, and started coming back home. Thank goodness the country store is only like, it's not even a mile of the store. It's not very far. It's like, I don't know, I would say 3 houses down. And we have a little bridge that goes over our creek. And he said it was laying right there on top of the bridge. He's like, I'm lucky nobody ran it over. I'm like, yeah. I said, you would have been so mad if you had lost a cushion to the couch. I know you guys are making me hungry with all the food talk. Yeah, I hear you. It's quiet at home without no animals. Mm-hmm. I mean, Lisa's great. My stomach is growling. Sorry, you like all the food talk. This is my final day in the pit working on plumbing. Awesome, ER. I hope you get it all done. Stay happy, healthy, and safe. Thanks for jumping into the chat and saying hi to all of us. Just try cooking it how Mooney did. How did Mooney cook it? That's right, Dragon. We don't need another hero. I got woke up this morning by dogs barking, chickens crowing, geese being freaking loud, laughing loud, and nothing was going on. What's up, guys? They just wanted you up. Missed you. That's what it was. I hear ya. Good morning. Yep. Yeah, I'm live, so don't walk in here naked, babe. You hear me? Oh yeah, I need to eat with my painkillers too. That's another problem getting to lunch. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh, I can't do the painkillers, wild edibles. They always say you gotta eat with painkillers so it doesn't make you nauseated, but even if I eat with painkillers, they make me nauseated and they knock me out. Even the smallest dose of painkiller, I will be literally knocked out for 72 hours. They knock me out cold. I do not like them. My body can't handle that. And then I've been laying in bed for all them hours. It hurts my body when I wake up. Well, Jess, if all he is wearing is a pair of socks, he's technically not naked. It's 7 o'clock. I was just teasing him, Dragon. Everybody in chat, I was just teasing him. He don't sleep naked. But I will tell you, he is not allowed to come to bed with a pair of socks on. No socks in bed. while we're sleeping. I can't stand that. I think it's so gross. Your feet need to air out at night. Please, people, don't sleep with socks on. I don't know why that's a pet peeve of mine, but it's a huge pet peeve. I'll kick him out of bed if he has a pair of socks on. My muscle relaxers only works if I eat with it. It's the only one that messes that up. Huh. I used to take all that stuff, especially when I first got out of my back surgery. The muscle relaxers, the pain pills, they had me so doped up. It was ridiculous. But then I switched. I'm like, I can't do this anymore. This is ridiculous. I was sleeping so much. And I was so sick all the time because it just messed my gut up. And yeah, I was like, enough of this. And that's when I switched over to my CBD stuff. And CBD works really well for me. Must be time for everybody to go to work, get their day started. 6 people left in the chat. It's because you want to rub your freezer temperature feet against his Bermuda heat feet to warm them up. You're probably right about that, Dragon. I'm sure he could tell you some stories. He gets so angry. I get cold really easily. I think I need more peppers in my life or something, but I get really cold easily. He gets so angry if I put my cold hands on him or my feet or anything like that. He thinks that like anything cold that touches his skin burns his skin. I think it's so weird. But if I try to touch him with one of my ice packs as I'm teasing him or whatever, he's like, it's burning. I think that is the bacon video. Barrett. What do you want for breakfast? Okay, you'll be starving later. He never wants breakfast, and then he's always starving later. Always. And then he says, you never feed me. We were talking yesterday. What were we talking about? I was just thought of it. I was going to tell you, and I can't think. I don't know. It was a funny. Now I can't think of it. I'm always cold, too. Oh, that's what we were talking about. All right, so you guys know I like to read a lot of books. I read a lot. And yesterday's live, someone had asked, I'm sorry, I can't think of her name right now. She had asked me where I'd like to go for a dream vacation. And I told her I'd like to go to Scotland. And if money wasn't an issue, I would go to Scotland. And I don't know why, I've just always wanted to go to Scotland. And Barrett, we were talking about, I was telling him about the live and everything in the conversation. He's like, why would you want to go to Scotland? And I just said the first thing that popped in my head. And there was a Scottish book that I read a few years ago. And Barrett's middle name, if you guys don't know, it's Scottish. And his middle name's Ahern. And in the Scottish book, the book was revolved around this pub that was called Ahern's Pub. So when he asked me why you would want to go to Scotland, that was the first thing that popped in my head. I was like, so I can go to Ahern's Pub. And he started busting up laughing. He's like, that's weird. Why would you want to go there? I said, because it's your name. I was like, it'd be cool. He's like, you're a dork. Ew, Firefly, no. Anybody that tries to suck on my toes is getting kicked. They're going to have a bloody mouth or a bloody nose. Yuck. I'm cold too. Caveman is a heater. Oh, I always try to put my feet in like Barrett's thighs or his armpits or something. He always yells at me. But they're so nice and toasty and warm. I want to go to Tuscany. That would be a cool trip too. I always give him a hard time about his heritage. He always is like, I'm not Irish. And I'm like, yeah, you are. And he's like, no, I'm not. I'm like, look at that big old honker. I said, you're Irish. He's like, no, I'm not. And the funny thing is, you guys, all his brothers have like carrot red hair. He's the only one. Well, he's got step brothers, but his full brothers, they all have carrot red hair. And so does his nieces and nephews. He's the only one. He has like hints, like you'll catch it in the light every once in a while, of like auburn red in his hair, but they're straight carrot heads. So he's always like, I'm not Irish. I'm like, yes, you are. I never got the fascination with feet. There are so many more interesting places to be fascinated with, like a woman's neck. Right, Dragon? Like feet. Feet don't do it for me, and especially, no offense, but especially men's feet. No, gross. I think that's like the weirdest fetish to have. And when I think of feet, all I think about is like hairy toes and foot jam, and it's so gross. One of my aunts growing up, she was infatuated with her toenails. It was so disgusting. I couldn't stand it. She'd always wear flip flops or sandals or something. And she always grew her toenails out, and they were always like this long. And I'm like, cut those freaking things. They're disgusting. And she's like, no, they're pretty. I love them. I'm like, no, toenails are not meant to be long, in my opinion. That's gross. And I'm like, how do you sleep in bed with anybody? Like, you think she would like be cutting people open? I kick and turn and toss a lot in bed though. So if I had long toenails like that, Barrett would definitely be cut up. He'd have scabs all over the place. Those weren't toenails, those were talons. They were talons. All right, Trash, you have a blessed day too. Stay happy, healthy, and safe. Thanks so much for hanging out. I'm still waiting on a redheaded grandchild. I thought Skylar would be, but she is more blonde. Hey, heroic prepper, good morning. How are you? Thanks for coming in. But in fairness, even though I tease Bear about his Irish heritage, he always teases me about my Mexican and Indian heritage. So it's fair. Moonlace is gross, right? How do we always get on feet and toes, you guys? We always end up on this subject somehow. It's Firefly. Firefly has a fetish with feet. Like, stop. Yuck. Hey, Remington. Good to see you. I hope you slept well. Did you have lovely dreams? I'm half Italian and half Ukrainian. Awesome. So since you're like half Italian, you know how to cook, right, Heroic? Dutch and English. I'm just a mutt. I got all kinds of stuff. My mom was Mexican and Indian, and then my dad is German, and I don't know what you call it, but he always says we're Viking. German, Viking, and I believe there's some Irish in there. I'm not sure. I can't remember. He has like him and his brothers and sisters did this whole family tree. I need to look into it more, but they did the whole family tree on his side of the family. Good morning, Tiger. Hope you are well. Dragon. First, I'll probably roll over now and go back to sleep, Dragon. Thanks. Hey, true American Loretta. Good to see you. Hope all is well. One side of me loves meatballs, spaghettis, sauces, laugh out loud, and the Ukraine side loves stuffed cabbage. Oh, that's so funny. I know that word, but I can't say it. What's she doing? What? My mom was all Cuban, and dad had many nationalities from Cherokee to Irish. Caveman is Dutch, English, Scottish, Native, plus more. I think we're all mutts, basically. Moonlight says, I'm a mutt too. That's another place I would like to go to. I never got to meet my mom's dad, my grandpa, and he's buried in Mexico. I would love to go see his gravesite. But I don't want to go to Mexico now. And that's the thing, like, I don't really want to travel outside of the United States. Like, years ago, yeah, I would have done it, but now, I don't know. It seems a little sketchy to me. Hey, where'd your comment go? I saw that food something. I was reading that, heroic. Okay, there we go. Soft food prices rising 10 to 15 days. Wow. It's going to be to the point where nobody can afford food. They're trying to make us eat crickets. My one grandmother did that DNA testing, and there's European, like Indian, Italian too. I would love to do one of those DNA testings to find out all the different heritages we have. However, I do not want my blood to be in a blood bank somewhere, or my DNA in the hands of people that don't need it. Leaving for work now, but I'm still washing. All right, Firefly, I hope you have a good day. I'll pray that you can get through the day. It's only until 2. You can do it. I believe in you. I'm getting ready to pick up lettuce, kale, and check to see if garlic is ready to pick. Awesome. Exciting. My kale, my lettuce, and my Swiss chard, it's getting there. It's not ready to harvest yet, but it's getting close. I'm excited. I can't wait to have some creamed Swiss chard. Oh, so good. But Italian and English are all mixed up too. Yeah. Wild edibles. Nope. Real meat for me. Me too. Wild edibles. I want to go to Cuba. My cousins Went several years ago. Cuba would be fun too. I'll be getting off work in another hour. Bright moonlight. I don't want my DNA out there either. It's already hot out. It's not hot here. It's chilly. My cousins are in. I've always wanted to go to Italy too. Italy would be awesome to go to. It's 55 years, so yeah, Italy would be awesome. I work from home, so I have to stay at my desk all day, week. Not that loud. I'll be doing other things. Going to be 96 here in New Jersey. Yeah, it's supposed to get up to 90. I think 95, 96 here too. I can't wait. I'm sitting here with goosebumps right now. It's not too bad here. It'll warm up very quickly today. Yeah. What's up, Jess? Hey, best life. Oh my goodness, it's good to see you. How you been? How's life? How's the garden and the chickens? Is it warm there? It's 66 here. Will be hot today. 33 here yesterday. It was hot walking around. Yeah, it was miserable yesterday. Sherry, there's Sherry. Hello. Sherry was the one that was asking. Sorry, I couldn't remember your name earlier. But yeah, Sherry was the one asking me about the dream vacation. Good to see you. Hope you had a good night's rest. Dragon says it's only supposed to reach 83 here today, so it'll be nice. Yeah, it would be nice. Yesterday it was super hot, but like during the evening the wind started blowing, and that felt really nice. I'm thinking about joining an old people travel club, so I don't have to travel alone unless I find a man that wants to travel. I thought you was getting married, Mooney. Just saying. I'm gonna be late today. Hour drive to work. Firefly. Oh, Atlanta. You sound just like me when I was working. Hey, good morning. Much love to you all. Hey, Crazy Irish. Good to see you guys getting live this morning. I hope you slept well. Doing good, been nice. But a bobcat is getting my chickens lately. No! Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. That's horrible. I've never been to Ireland, but it does look pretty. Yes, it does. 63 here now, but it feels warmer. Thinking of it. All right. That's what I wonder. Are you going to trap it or shoot it? Or what are you going to do, best life? We're starting to get lots of bobcats in our area as well, and it's making me nervous. We've had a lot of sightings here just around the corner from me. On both sides of me, actually. Firefly says she's got her bridesmaid dress ready. All right, true American Loretta. Stay happy, healthy, and safe. I hope you have a blessed day. Jess, I finally got my younger hens, aka chicks, into the coop. Awesome. That's exciting. Not sure yet on that, Dragon. No ring on my finger. Laugh out loud, Jess. Well, hopefully soon.
Good morning. It's Friday, June 2nd. It's 7:20 a.m. Currently, it's 60 degrees and feels like 59 with clear skies. You can expect clear skies throughout the day. Today's high will be 90 degrees at 4 p.m. and feel like 89. The low was 57.
All right,
The National Weather Service has issued the following alert. Air quality alert expiring today at 9 p.m. To hear the full alert, say what's the alert.
So Barrett set this stupid Alexa up to go off at 7:20 in the morning to tell me these updates. Let me tell you, I'll be sitting here in the morning when I'm not going live by myself, doing my own thing, journaling or whatever, reading my Bible or something, but I'll be sitting out here by myself and all of a sudden Alexa will start talking and it scares the living daylights out of me. I'm like, what the heck? I'm like, why would you do this to me? He's like, so you know what the weather is.
What are you whining about?
I ain't whining.
Sitting here by yourself.
When Alexa was going off and I didn't know you set it up and it scared the daylights out of me and started talking. He didn't tell me he even set it up like that or that it was possible to do that.
Could you hear voices?
Yeah, I was getting freaked out. It's creepy. Oh, I missed the messages. 63 here now till it gets 90 plus by noon today. It's cold out there. I didn't feed them yet.
They got a mess out here.
I think there was a coon or a possum on the porch.
That's good. Out. You guys coming in summertime.
See what Dragon says? Alexa, good morning. Today's temperature will be 83. The FBI has you under investigation. The air quality is good.
Run, dragon, run.
Oh, the FBI has dirt on you. There's no emergency alerts in your area for today.
Run, dragon. It's your Alexa. Alexa, not ours.
Oh, Alexa. It's AI. They listen to everything.
Yeah, I know. You look something up on your phone, next thing you know, it's nothing but commercials. It's just the stuff you looked up.
Ask Alexa about your couch. How much is it worth? I don't even know what that couch is called. What would you call it?
A couch?
Well, ask Alexa about
What's
your
it
couch.
worth?
Yeah.
$15. It's a country couch. Huh?
Yeah.
That's what the farmers and stuff, the homesteaders couch they buy. Everything country. You know that?
Yes, I know that.
Well, you don't like your couch?
Yes, I like your couch.
Not my couch, your couch.
Uh-huh.
Oh, so you're telling everybody's my couch?
It is your couch.
You're the one who jumped up and down for it.
No, why are you such a liar?
You was kicking your heels and everything else. Babe, get that. I need that.
You're such a favorite.
Did you show your country Crocs out?
You are going to get struck by lightning.
No, that's not for a couple weeks.
Yes, I showed them my.
Show them your little ducky.
No, I didn't show them the duck.
It's in there picking on your chickens.
Is it?
He's going to each one of them, pecking at them.
What? Mine has a different pattern, but the same couch. Why are you picking on my chickens, little fella? You got a little ugly duckling? Stop. Why are you being so aggressive? Here's the little duckling that hatched yesterday. There, it says he's picking on the chickens. He's hyper. You don't want to sit still.
Is he in there eating?
I don't
Drink
know.
water.
I made him drink water and eat yesterday, but I don't know if he's doing all of that. Did you sleep good?
The duck's name's Dragon.
Oh, why?
Wasn't he a duck
I don't know.
in your race?
I guess he was a duck in my race.
What's wrong with Dragon the duck?
Same brown color, but no water wheel. Laugh out loud. Check this out in New Jersey. I'm allowed to have 4 chickens so we can get chicks. Some neighbors called the cops and said they're too loud. Cops came last night and laughed and said, get more chickens. That's cool. Heroic. Hey, heroic. If your neighbors want to hear loud, tell them to come listen to the peacocks I got across the road. Yeah, peacocks are super loud. I ain't no duck. I was a duck. Druck? What? Dragon says I'm not. I ain't no duck. I was a druck. Amazing.
Drink.
Or geese and turkeys at my doorstep. Yeah, the guineas are loud too. Get some guineas. Guinea hens are freaking loud as can be.
Ooh, see what we went to get that garden tractor?
Mhm.
What did we see coming back?
Yeah, we seen
Peacocks.
peacocks, and they were actually in town. I was kind of shocked. It was a little town that they were in, and they had them right there by like the side of their house. And then when you drove down the main street, you could see them right there.
I wanted to stop and see if they sell some eggs. Jess didn't want to do it.
I didn't want to just knock on some random door
Why
and be
not?
like, "Hey," because that's weird.
Say, hey, we seen your peacocks. We're gonna sell some
Okay,
eggs.
so if you wanted peacock eggs so badly, why didn't you stop and go knock on the door?
You're put on the gas pedal.
No, because you make me talk to people.
No, I wouldn't want to talk to them.
Well, then why didn't you stop and go knock?
She said no.
Because I wasn't going to do it.
Uh-oh, Dragon
What did
retracted his message.
What did he say?
I don't know.
You didn't catch it?
No.
Druck equals dragon plus duck. Oh, okay. I get it now. Combo. We had chicks only 2 days and the neighbors started already. Wow. Your neighbors suck. I'm glad we don't have neighbors, or at least not ones close.
Why?
They're jerks.
So?
If our neighbors lived right next there to the field right there, it would be horrible. We'd always be fighting.
I would get more noise makers. You gotta realize
Kind of
something.
like a platypus.
You gotta realize something. I lived out here way before those neighbors did.
I know, that's what I'm saying. If they lived any closer, you guys would be butting heads more than you already do. I had to put my rooster in a cat carrier every night because at 3 a.m. noise complaints. Wow.
I got seniority around here. They don't like the noise, they can go back to town. Rick Rockley came in. Can't go in there.
Ew, you're becoming a grumpy old man.
Not grumpy.
Next time I'm down by Miami, I'll take a video of all the chickens running around the streets. It's such a sight. Wow. So what's the plan, Stan?
Watch it, we can't go to Miami.
Why?
The wild chickens be attacked.
Hey, Vermont. Good morning to you. Hope you slept well. Can't stay. long off to work soon. Well, I hope you have a blessed day. Stay happy, healthy, and safe. Thanks so much for coming in. What's the plan, Stan? What are we doing?
I'm gonna get dressed.
We'll go get dressed. We got things to do.
It's only 7:30.
I know. We gotta get out on the road soon. And you still gotta move the chair and the couch in. Somehow. It was your bright idea.
Get that table too.
Yeah. Is the table heavy?
Not really.
This table's pretty cool, you guys. It's a coffee table, and like the top part of it, you lift it up, and it's got those bars so that it goes like sideways up in the air, so you can put like stuff inside there, like your remotes or whatever. It wasn't that heavy though.
No.
I figured it'd be heavy with that thing.
I did too, but it's pretty light.
Thank God it's Friday. Yes, you guys, it's Friday. Night mixer, so make sure you come by
I do want to stop out there.
Jess at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to be jamming it up.
I'm gonna stop that yard sale. He's rude.
They don't even open until 10.
Let's see what that cage is.
I seen a post they posted on Facebook Marketplace that they'll open up at 10.
I can slide this stuff off and put it in your front yard.
They're just rearranging
But
moonlight
just put for rent.
for rent.
Yeah. For homeless. And cheaper. And it's church.
No. No.
But you always want to take the homeless in.
I do want to take the homeless in, but I think that's just asking for problems.
Yeah. We already took 2 homeless in. See what happened.
Yep. We got bit in the butt for that. Firefly, be careful. Don't be causing no accidents or getting yourself in an accident. Yes, it's crazy walking around on the street behind the Cuban stores and houses. Mooney, they also have the iguanas, chicken of the trees, like tuna is known as chicken of the sea. Have any of you been whooped by an iguana? My God, them things hurt. Seriously, have you ever been smacked by an iguana tail? I have. It leaves welts on your freaking legs.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. And then if they smack you hard enough, their tail falls off and grows back. My stepdad used to have his iguana, his pet iguana, and we never did anything bad to him or mean to him or anything. But us kids, if we walked past him, every time we walked past him, he'd whip us with that tail, so we'd always be jumping, trying to get away from him. Your claws also hurt. Yeah, I bet. I used to pick up my friend's iguana. What was that iguana's name? I'm just trying to think. We were talking about iguanas the other day in this chat, and I was thinking about it, and I remembered his name, but now I can't remember what it was. Iggy. It was Iggy the iguana. Iggy. He liked me. He never flipped me. I would take him nice dandelions. Laugh out loud. Kind of like a dragon tail. Yeah, because we had the red tail boas, and we had Kinga, Queen Latifah, Iggy was the iguana, and then we had a baby python. Her name was Izzy. And then the anaconda that we had, his name was Taz, because he was a freaking devil. He was evil. Going to go live at 8:15 my time. All right, Crazy Irish. Dragon tails can be dangerous when they whip them around. Oh, yeah. That's funny. Wild Edible, Wild Edible says Iggy was my friend's iguana's name too. See, it must be a popular name for iguanas.
Uh-oh.
What?
Cats are on the chair. They're investigating it.
You better bring it in. My toes are freezing. Come here and let me put my toes on you.
No.
Please?
No.
Come on.
No. Trying to burn me?
Oh, they need warmed up.
Get some clothes on.
I got clothes on.
Get some socks on. No.
Oh.
Stop. Stick your muck boots on.
Huh?
Put your muck boots on.
I didn't say much. I don't have much. I said, put my fuzzy boots on. My wool boots on.
So what we looking for?
A meat slicer, or not meat slicer, meat saw. A grinder for grain.
They probably want a portrait of that.
That's all I'm looking for. I don't know what you're looking for. What are you looking for?
No, really.
Then let's not go.
No, we're gonna go.
But if you're not looking for anything, then
This
we
is
should
our little vacation that we go on.
I think I'll just have yogurt for breakfast. You sure you don't want anything?
No, I don't want that.
What are you laughing for?
Dragon.
What do you say?
Hey, no, I don't whip anyone with my tail. I just give good horn. It don't sound right, Dragon.
That don't sound right, Dragon. That's funny though. What am I doing? Oh my gosh. Mooney says, what does that mean, Dragon? All right, Vermont, you have a good day. Hope to see you later. Stay away from the bears. He had a huge bear on his property on his trail cam the other day. Way too close to home.
Dragon said he'll be right back.
All right, Dragon.
Well, it says, do I need to Google it?
Firefly says, I think my shirt's on backwards. She's a hot mess like I am. That's so funny. She freaking laid in bed until the very last minute. She jumps up and then she's going to be late for work because she wanted to lay in bed. You remember when I used to do crap like that?
Yeah. You still do that.
Not really.
Yeah, you do.
I'm up early now. That was back when I worked night shift.
Hey, you made us late all the time because you got to put your makeup on to leave.
So, better late than never. Her mom put a little bear in the chat. That's cute.
Oh, we're looking at cars too.
Oh yeah, the garden cart. That guy never did call you. Your friend that says he finds those garden carts all the time.
Maybe he is.
Yes, it is. Oh, that's true. That could be a possibility.
You think it's some of those solicitors or something trying to sell something?
But really, we're never inside, so
Not this one.
think that they would leave a message.
We got Hanamic too.
When are you gonna mow again?
Not tonight. Not till it cools down a little bit. That garden tractor puts off a lot of heat.
I know. Burn thighs. Oh no, that's a four-wheeler.
I'm talking about when it runs.
I know.
You gotta put a stack muffler on it.
Really? I need to feed the horses and walk to my niece's for coffee. She always has coffee ready for me. Aw, that's sweet. Thanks. She's gonna take me with her.
Where's you been? Where's some of
Really? Florida. Remember? We're going to Florida to visit her.
Oh, I hate Florida.
She lives in a nice part of Florida.
It's too humid.
She lives in the country.
I can't breathe down there.
Okay, I'll have to start my day. Everyone take care. Just have a blessed day. You too, Heroic. Stay happy, healthy, and safe. It's 8 o'clock. All the Amish is gonna get the good stuff.
What time's most of these open?
I don't know. Keep an eye on the chat for a sec. Oh, my phone is being crazy.
How close to the Moonlight? How close do you live to the ocean? And which ocean do you live by?
You know, the Route 40 yard sale is 200 years old. That's what it says. I didn't know it was that. It don't say a time.
By the time we got there, a little bit.
Hey, Jen Johnson. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Good to see you. Hope your garden is doing good. We're not going to be on much longer. We got to get going. Get our stuff done, too. Minnie says she's 45 minutes from Gulf Cedar Key. Very small. Then 2 hours from all these in any direction. St. Augustine, Daytona, Jacksonville, Tampa, St. Pete, and Clearwater.
Yeah, we went. I stayed in Leesburg for a week.
I don't know where that is. I don't know where any of that stuff is.
Well, Orlando is not too far from Leesburg.
That's okay, Sherry. We all have those days. You're fine. 2 hours from Orlando. An hour and a half from Williamsburg. I forgot. What all states have you been to? We were talking about that yesterday.
Georgia. Yeah.
You've been to Georgia? You've been to Louisiana?
I've seen you down there.
Yeah, right. You've been to Kentucky and West Virginia.
Oh, then we went to Virginia, though. No, we went through Virginia.
West Virginia.
I know, we went through Virginia, too, though.
Did we?
Not you.
Oh. Well, when we went to West Virginia for that casino that I lost my ass at.
Yeah, that was, you was up, too. You got greedy. You spent all of it.
Well, this is why people shouldn't gamble. That's why I should never gamble. It's a bad, bad thing. It was fun while it lasted, though.
Yeah. But we hit the wilds on the way back, and I didn't really care for that.
Yeah, the wilds. Well, you talk about the wilds. Tell them what the wilds is.
Explain it. The wilds is they got a bunch of animals and stuff.
It's like a zoo,
Like a zoo.
but the animals are free range, basically. There's an outer fence. What kind of animals did we see? Nothing.
We seen what? A giraffe?
I think that was it.
The Amish down there when they had their thing going there before they got shut down, you seen more animals down there than you did up here at the wilds.
Yeah, I like the Amish one.
At least you got to feed the animals at the wild or the Amish farm.
Yeah, and you got a wagon ride. That was fun.
You had to wait 2 hours though to get on the wagon.
It was like, oh my gosh. Remember that year we put your mom in one of them farm wagons and we had to push and pull her up these freaking gravel driveways?
Yep.
That was horrible.
Beef with broccoli, that sounds good, Dragon.
That sounds good.
Beef with broccoli.
Where's your phone? The new one.
There's someplace.
I can't find it.
Call it.
I don't know.
Me either.
I didn't even know I had an ice pack last night. I slept with an ice pack last night.
Yeah, Dragon. You cook? That's what roommate said.
That's a good thing about the older men generation. They seem to like to cook. Every once in a while, at least. Oh, there it is. Who's calling this early in the morning? Hello? Whoa. Live on YouTube. Why are you up so early? Yeah. He's here. Hold on.
Yeah. Uh, no. That was the last of it.
Oh.
We're about yard selling.
That would be awesome, Sherry. I went dolphin watching in Clearwater. It was a day trip. We got stranded there. Our hotel was in Orlando. I don't know if I'd want to get stranded there, but dolphin watching would be awesome. I'm surrounded by springs and Santa Maria River, not Florida. Sorry, I'm just catching up on chat real quick. Dragon's back with coffee, and I know what I am having for dinner tonight. Points for cooking. It was something my mother made sure all of her kids could cook, no matter whether we were boys or girls. That's a good mama. I was kind of shocked. I shouldn't have been, but I was kind of shocked. Jasmine was here for a weekend and she brought a girlfriend with her. And the girlfriend, she was 14 and she had never cooked anything. She didn't even know how to cut up anything like a squash or a zucchini or onion. And that was really surprising to me. Jasmine cooks all the time. She bakes. She makes her own food. What?
Certain things she's doing pretty good at, but
Yeah, some stuff she's good at. But you gotta give her credit. She's only 12.
yeah.
At least she can feed herself. Hey, Brooke. Good morning. Hope all is well. At Boston Airport on my way to North Carolina to see my mom and dad. How fun! I hope you have safe travels and a good trip. I got my boys to help in the kitchen. That's when we talk best about our days too. I wanted them to know how to cook and bake. Go get dressed.
Yeah, here in a second.
Did you have 2 cups of coffee or 1 this morning?
Just one. Coming down south in the morning and one at night.
Why?
I'm drinking way too much coffee.
Why did you come to that conclusion?
Yeah.
Putting phone down has to feed the boys. Thank you. How's the farm? It's going. It's good. I'm super excited about the garden this year. I love the way it turned out. There was a mix-up with the coach company. The wrong driver took us. After a stressful 4 hours, it was resolved. A lot of apologies, and we got back with the right bus company. That's horrible. That would be definitely stressful. Do you know if I left my flip flops in the garden again?
Put these in here.
I don't know.
Put these in the bathroom.
I keep losing my flip flops in the garden, you guys. I can't wear shoes in the garden. I have to kick them off as soon as I'm down there, and then I lose them or I forget them, or I leave them on the four-wheeler. The other day I left them on the four-wheeler, and I had one flip flop on one side of the four-wheeler and the other flip flop on the other side, and I was looking for them. I couldn't find them, and one was in the front yard, in the middle of the yard, and then the other one was like halfway down the field. So Barrett must have jumped on the four-wheeler and they went flying. Yay, I'm so glad you made it safe, Firefly. Are you late? Or are you on time? Going to go see my dad's garden. I can't wait. Oh, I only have 2 cups of coffee a day. Here's my cup. My land's a dragon. That would be Barrett's cup too. You guys can cheer each other with that cup of coffee. Barrett normally drinks coffee all day long. I always have a pot of coffee on for him, or at least most of the time if I don't forget, but he drinks that coffee pot all day. No shoes in the garden. Time to do grounding. So good for you. Yes. I can't stand having shoes on in the garden anyways because the dirt always gets in. If you have tennis shoes on, it gets in the tennis shoes. It drives me nuts. And if I try to wear my flip-flops, then the dirt, like the hard parts of the dirt get stuck under my feet in the flip-flop and it hurts. So it's just easier to be barefoot. And the grounding is bonus points. I gotta get some water. You guys, I'm so spoiled with this stupid spring. It's not stupid. I'm so spoiled with the spring water that we have. I can't drink any other water. It just tastes horrible. So I always want to make sure I got my spring water when I leave the house because I can't drink any other water. And Barrett tried to buy me a bottle of water the other day. I was like, no, I'm not drinking that poison. He's like, why? And I was like, because it's either full of chlorine or poop. He started laughing. I'm like, well, it's true. Grounding helps reset your body 100% bonus. Yeah, I'm always barefoot. I don't even know why I wear the flip-flops down to the garden anyways. Because once I kick them off in the garden, then I don't have them on for the rest of the day. They stay down there. But the bonus part about that is never wearing shoes is I never buy shoes, ever. I've had the same flip-flops now for probably 7, 8 years. Firefly says 2 minutes to spare. Awesome. Mainly says dragon, it's huge. I bet that made him blush, Moonlight. People's feet were actually healthier before shoes supported by medical studies. I bet they were. Flip-flop, actually, Moonlight, the flip-flops make my back feel better. If I wear tennis shoes or anything with like a heel, like boots or anything for a long period of time, it kills my back. I can't wear any of those supported shoes at all. They, for some reason, really hurt my back. Anything like super flat, like the flip flops, is the way to go for me. But everybody's body's different. I've heard a lot of people say that flip flops hurts their back. Dragon says size matters. How's Chelsea doing, Moonlight? Put her link in the chat. I always forget. You got to remind me this. Anybody that hasn't voted for Moonlight's daughter, please go vote for her. It's free. It's easy. I have a high arch, so they are flat. Is Chelsea still in first place? I need to go vote today. So put her link in so I can go vote easily. What are you most excited about in the garden this year? Everything, Burke. We moved the garden this year, so it's nice. It's squared off. I love the fact that it's squared off because usually ours is just like a long type of rectangle, but this year it's squared off. It's way bigger than our older garden, and everything is just growing really good. I'm super excited about everything. I don't know if there's anything. I guess my Kajari melon. I'm super excited. I've tried to grow Kajari melons for like 2 years now, and I've got 4 plants of the Kajari melon growing, and they're doing really good. So I'm looking forward to that. She made it to the top 5 last night for her group. Awesome. Have you seen the size of a Cuban coffee cup? That's like a coffee cup for a Barbie doll. Nope. Thank you for posting her link. Please, everybody, click that link that Mooney just posted. It's really simple, quick, easy. It's free. Click on the link. Click free daily vote. Then you click verify. And that's it. You're done. You voted. Super simple. Says she's currently in first. What are you excited about seeing in your dad's garden, Burke? I talked a while ago, a month ago maybe, about the Japanese long beans that Barrett really liked, and I couldn't find them, and so I was worried about getting those out. But I finally found them, and I wasn't sure how they were going to germinate, so I just threw like 15 seeds in a pot, like a big planting pot, threw it in there. All 15 of them germinated. So yesterday we planted all 15 of them. They're already huge. It's crazy. So we're going to have beans off the wazoo. Or like me, you can cheat and donate money to keep her in first place. Laugh out loud. Barrett must be getting dressed. The size of the Cuban coffee cup is like a Barbie doll. I wonder if that's because they make it so strong, Dragon. Is it like an espresso? Thank you. See my trusty flip-flops? I should probably get a new pair of flip-flops sometime. but they still work. They're all worn in and nice and comfy. I've got like a gazillion notifications that are popping up on the screen. It's driving me nuts. Okay. Moonlight says it is very strong, I bet. My mom used to laugh and say that Cuban coffee puts hair on your chest. Jess, here's a pic of a guy pouring multiple cups of Cuban coffee. Oh, wow. That is small. And it looks very strong. I didn't drink coffee until my second baby. I didn't drink coffee. Oh, I don't even remember when I started drinking coffee. It was after my third, after I had Jasmine. I don't even remember. Probably when I got with Barrett is when I started drinking coffee. And now I can't get enough of my decaf coffee. It's the first thing I want in the morning. It tastes so delicious. That first sip is like, love it. I can't believe my daughter is having 4. Crazy Irish. I came out of the womb drinking coffee. If I knew what I knew now, I probably would have never got my tubes tied, and me and Barrett would have had like a football team of children. We would have had tons of babies. I think I came out of the women drinking coffee well. I guess that was better than my first sip of beer at like 9 under parent supervision. Barrett, when did your dad start giving you alcohol?
About 6.
You were younger than that in that picture.
What is it?
Yeah, you were way younger than 6. Maybe you were 6.
Well, back
You were little.
then it was alright to give a kid a sip of bitter or something.
My mom used to put whiskey in our bottles
Really?
to make us go to sleep. Yeah, she put like half a shot of whiskey in our bottles.
That's not put you to sleep. That's knocking you out.
Mm-hmm. Fireplace is still here. I did too, Mooney. I had my tubes tied after my third. I honestly, I wanted more kids, but at the same time, I was sick of dealing with men back then. And that was before, like, me and Barrett got together. And I didn't really know Barrett that well. And I didn't know it would end this way. That I'd fall head over heels in love with Barrett. And if I had to do it over again, I would have never got my tubes tied.
And 20 kids later.
Yeah. I would have had 20 kids with you too. And I would have had them all here at home. You would have had to buy me a swimming pool.
Yes, one pool.
Not that kind of swimming pool, a birthing swimming pool. And I would have had them all in the living room. You would have had to cut the umbilical cord and catch the baby. Crazy Irish says, yep, me too. Third, and have had 2 because of diabetes. luck, we'd have kids and you'd have all those carrot redheads running around. Yeah, right, with all the red hair I have, and then your bloodline. Mm-hmm. We would have had a bunch of little Chuckies running around the property.
You spend a lot of money on hair dye.
You're mean. You dye your kids' hair.
As long as they keep out healthy.
I had them done on my 8th wedding anniversary, and the husband ex asked the doctor when he could try out his anniversary. Oh my goodness. Wow, that was a very loving husband. All right, Crazy Irish. Thanks so much for hanging out with us this morning. You have a good one. If you want, go check out Crazy Irish. She's going live in 5 minutes. I got my tubes tied right after I had Jocelyn, which was horrible. I should have never done that. But I was already in the hospital, and they're like, you want to get it done now? And I'm like, sure, why not? I already been through all this. Might as well get that done. Big mistake. Wish I would have never done it. They burnt, cut, and tied my tubes, though. Made sure they were sealed up.
I guess.
We looked like, I don't know, like 3 years, 4 years after me and Barrett got together, we looked into getting my tubes untied. And the closest people to do it was in, like, do you remember where it was? It was in another state. I think it was Kentucky or something like that. I don't know. But we looked into this doctor that did it, and I called him and talked to him, and they said that they would do it for like $6,000, but they had to have like a sperm sample from Barrett, and then they had to have a bunch of my medical records. But he said, we can do it for $6,000, but that's without any medication or anything, and you would have to stay in a hotel for a week. And then we would come to the hotel to do rounds and make checks on you. And I'm like, yeah, right. This sounds like some
Butcher.
Cracker Jack butcher shop. Ain't doing that. Just forget that. I had my right tube replaced at 12. Oh, wait, that was my, what is that word, babe? That was my tube, not the tubes you ladies are talking about. Sure, just leave me and Barrett out of the convo again, laugh my ass off. Right, Mooney? Dragon, you're never left out of the combo. When I had Jocelyn, that was like the worst freaking experience of my life. It was horrible. The whole experience was ridiculous. And the worst part about it is I think the nurse was popping my pain pills, and every time I call down for a pain pill, oh, we're bringing it. I'll be right there. 2-3 hours later, I'd call again. I never, ever got a pain pill the whole time after giving birth to Jocelyn. And freaking literally, I could not walk to the bathroom. It was so painful. I had to have somebody pick me up, basically, and carry me to the bathroom. It was a horrible experience. And I didn't even like the guy that picked me up to take me to the bathroom. I didn't even want him touching me. Like, ugh. Oh, your ear tubes for drainage. Why did you just say ear tubes? I can't even say that word. Never had to have tubes done in my ear, did you? I know a lot of kids did, though. I know a lot of kids
Most
that.
kids back then, you had just tubes put in.
Yeah.
They wasn't tubes, they was, I can't think of it.
I know a lot of kids had to have their tonsils taken out, too. I never had my tonsils taken out, but a lot of kids around me did. Did you have your tonsils taken out?
No, but Morgan did, and I think Jim did.
Yeah, my kids never had ear infections either. I didn't have ear infections. Maybe once in a blue moon, but not very often. The only thing I always, for some reason, when I was little, I was around a lot of animals and stuff too, but I always got pink eye. That was like the most I ever got. I never really had any medical issues. I was at my ex-wife's birth with her first kid before we were married. Met her when she was pregnant and she didn't take the drugs. She caused all the other women on the labor to take the drugs. Oh, wow. That might. Well, freaking, when, I don't know why, but when I had kids, like my first and second, my labor, like I'm so fortunate the way my body is made because my labor was so fast. My very first kid I had within an hour from the beginning of contractions to the end. I had him in 2 hours, and then Quintana I had in an hour. So I had no time, like they didn't have time to hook me up to anything. Like the only thing they had time to hook me up to is a blood pressure monitor. That's it. I didn't get Tylenol. I didn't get jack crap. I didn't get no pain medicine at all, no numbing stuff. It was like, all right, it's time to push. And I'm like, no. And I was fortunate because they are so fast, but when you have babies that fast, the contractions are like right on top of each other. So I never got a break. Like I couldn't breathe. My mouth was so dry because I'm like, because I never got a break in between contractions. And then you hear all these stories of other women that are in like labor 12, 24, 46 hours and they have contractions, but they're like spread apart where mine were just back to back to back. I'm like, Jiminy Christmas. And then, of course, the kid would come out like a damn slip and slide. And freaking doctors always had to catch them. So I'm fortunate in that. And the freaking nurses never believe me. They're like, oh, it's your first pregnancy or it's your second pregnancy. There's no way it's coming that fast. I'm like, you better check again because it's coming now. Like, I know my body. And then, like, freaking, I hear about these cesarean sections from friends and stuff that they've went through. I'm like, oh, Lord. Thank God I didn't have to go through that. Dragon. I was in labor for 46 hours and I brought you into the world so I can take you out of it. Heard that many times growing up. My boy had tubes, lots of ear infections.
My mom always said, I brought you in this world, I can take you out of this world.
My mom said that too. I remember too, like when I had my babies, like they always want to take your baby to the nursery and do like the footprints and handprints and give them shots and stuff like that. But like it's almost like immediate. Like as soon as they take you to your postpartum room, they're like trying to take the baby to the nursery.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, no. And I literally slept. Like if I fell asleep, I slept with my hand on that little plastic crib and they'd come in and try to sneak one of the kids out of my room and I'd wake up. I'm like, no, You can't take them. They're like, eventually we're going to have to take them. I'm like, no, you're not. Not until I'm up walking around and I can watch. And they're like, well, we normally don't allow parents back there. I said, mm-mm. You know how many Lifetime movies I watched where you kidnap kids and switch kids?
Yeah.
I'm like, I ain't having it. My grandmother in Cuba labor was 4 days long, and my uncle was 14 pounds, and she was on Jiminy Christmas.
4 9.
That's insane. She break her pelvic bone pushing them out moonlight. I know my aunt's only like 5 foot.
Ain't that?
You don't think so? She's tiny. And every time she had a baby, she'd break her pelvic bone. I didn't even know that was possible. Ugh. Dragon says, wow, she passed out a basketball out of her small frame. I know, my mom was like the youngest of 5 and she was 10 pounds. Ooh. All my kids were, well, Gavin and Quintana, they were like 5 to 6 pounds. They were small babies, thank God. And Jaslyn, she was my whopper. She was my 9-pound baby, and I thought I was going to die. I can't imagine going anywhere over 9 pounds. And 14 pounds, that's like a toddler. That's like pushing out a damn toddler. They wouldn't even be in newborn clothes anymore.
No.
Or newborn diapers. Mooney says, I had little babies too. Well, Jaslyn's dad, he was a big dude. He was like, what?
6'3".
6'3" and weighed like 350 pounds at the time. And all his mom and his brother and stuff, they were all huge. And his mom said that when she had those boys, they were like 12 and 14 pounds. And they kept teasing me when I was pregnant with Jaslyn how big she was going to be. And I'm like, good Lord, please, I prayed all the time, don't let me have no 14-pounder, 10-pounder. Thank God she was only 9 pounds, but that was enough for me. My grandmother ended up being very diabetic, so I think she must have had gestational diabetes with these babies. That could have been true. That would make sense. Man, I hated drinking that stuff. When they tested you for that, Mooney, did you have to drink that crap? It's like straight sugar water, basically, and they make you drink it, and then they test you. But you're freaking like pregnant as hell, and they're making you drink this nasty stuff, and they're like, don't throw up. Whatever you do, don't throw up. I threw up twice. Both appointments I threw up, and they're like, you're gonna have to come back and do it again. And I'm like, oh my God. Like, I can't do it. That's the nastiest stuff ever. It's kind of like that. Remember when you had your colonoscopy and they made you drink that
Chalky stuff.
It was like flavored though.
Yeah.
It was kind of like that taste.
Still nasty.
Yeah. Yeah, Moonlight said, yep, gross. Yeah, like a Coca-Cola syrup. Ugh. And then, like, eventually, as the years went on, they came up with different flavors and stuff, but it didn't help any. Lemon lime. Oh my gosh, that was so disgusting. I thought lemon lime would be like Sprite and it would taste okay. Nope. And then they had orange. I can't remember. There was another flavor too. They're all nasty. Now, if you didn't have diabetes before, you sure did after drinking that crap.
Well, I can see if I can pull that suit off.
I thought you were getting dressed. What were you doing, pooping?
No. I'm looking for my shorts that you threw away.
Throw away your
Where's
shorts.
those camouflage ones?
Huh?
You threw them away.
They're probably in the top of your closet. You don't look. You're a man.
No, it's hiding or throwing them away.
The other day when you couldn't find shorts, and I went in there and I found shorts.
Well, you know where you stashed them at.
No, get outside where you belong. Go. I'm already going. He's still dabbling around. He's still gotta get the couch and the chair in. Or at least off the truck. Firefly had a 10-pound boy. Wow. Ouch. Basically, but it was like 10 times stronger dragon. Oh, without the soda. Yeah, basically. Well, I figured he was back there getting dressed. It was taking him forever, and then he comes out and he's not changed. Oh. By the time he gets up and moving and ready to go, I'll be ready for my nap. Mooney, we've been together for so freaking long. There's no secrets around here. But I gotta hop off here. Have a great day, everyone, and I will see you at the mixer. All right, Dragon, have a good day. I hope you get some rest before Friday night mixer. I'll see you tonight. You guys, I'm gonna hop off here too. I'm gonna help him get that chair in here, and we are going to take off. So until next time, stay happy, healthy, and safe. Love you all. Have a good one.